Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I always start with priming my eyes. I use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now I'm applying sticky tape. This will create a very sharp eye look. The first shade that I will use is from Makeupgeek called White Lies. This is a matte white eyeshadow. I always use a white eyeshadow to highlight underneath my brow bone. So I'm placing this shade right underneath the highest point of my brow. Now I'm using the eyeshadow Orange Soda by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the brush that I'm using is from Morphe brushes in the number M504. And I'm using this brush to blend this in my crease. Now I'm using the eyeshadow Rule by MAC, and I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to also blend this in my crease. Now I'm using the eyeshadow Caramel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using a Sigma E38 brush to also blend this in my crease. But I'm keeping it a bit lower than where I placed the other shades. Now I'm going back in with the Orange Soda eyeshadow and a big fluffy brush from Morphe. I'm just making sure that everything is well blended out. Now I'm using a overshadow by the Balm. This one is called No Money, No Honey. I'm using a MAC 242 brush to press this on my eyelid. If you want the shade to be a bit more intense, you can spray some setting spray on your brush and this will intensify the color. This will also give it a bit more sheen. Now I'm using a pigment from Makeupgeek and this one is called Enchanted, not sure how to pronounce. I'm using the same MAC 242 brush to press this one at the other part of my eyelid. And I'm also blending this right on top of the No Money, No Honey overshadow to make sure that those two will blend together. Now I'm using the shade Cocoa Beer. And I'm using a Morphe M506 brush to blend this shade at the outer part of my eyelid. For my eyeliner I use the Wicked Gel Eyeliner by Sigma, one of my favorite gel eyeliners. I have a separate video on how I do my eyeliner, I will link it down in the description bar if you're curious. I also show the process in my previous tutorial. For my waterline I use the MAC Technical Graph Black eye pencil. This is my favorite eye pencil for in the waterline. Since I use this I never get watery eyes anymore. For underneath my lower lash line I'm using the Noir eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The brush that I'm using is by Suifa. I'm not sure what the number is, but I think it's their tiniest brush. So I'm pressing the shade right underneath the black eye pencil that I placed in my waterline. And I'm trying to connect the waterline waterline, the pencil in my waterline with the black eyeshadow that I'm placing right underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm going back in with the Cocoa Beer eyeshadow by Makeupgeek. I'm using a precision shader brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. And I'm pressing this shade right underneath where I just placed the black eyeshadow, and I'm trying to blend it out. Now I picked up a different brush. This one is by Morphe in the number M504. The same brush that I also used to apply the shade at the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just blending back and forth to make sure that it looks very well blended. For my mascara I always use the MAC Extended Play Lash Mascara. I applied my lashes off camera. The lashes will be hopefully sold by me this week. I will keep you guys updated. If you want to see the exact launch day, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Can't wait, very exciting. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, and hopefully we'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!